In the NBA, the average pay annually is $7.7 million, and the amount of seasons played on average is 4. So at the end of an average career, you should end up with $30.8 million before tax. But still, even with all that money, 60% of NBA athletes go broke 5 years after they retire. Obviously, not all NBA players get that $7.7 million, some get less and some get more. But for all that go broke, the expensive and lavish lifestyle they once lived whilst in the league can no longer sustain itself. And today's story is not unlike the others, and this is a warning to all other inspiring athletes to be wise with their money. This story is about Delonte West. Delonte West played 8 seasons in the NBA for 4 different teams. In his career, he would put up averages of 9.7 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 3.6 assists, and was a solid backup guard for a majority of his career. His fall out of the league wasn't based upon what happened on the court, but rather often. Delonte West was with the Mavs was suspended many times by the organization, and after many suspensions with no change in attitude, he would eventually be waived. That would be the last ever time he was in the league, as after this he would never play another minute of NBA basketball. These issues for Delonte didn't just spring out of nowhere though. Delonte was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2008, but his issues have been present since he was a child. An article by the Washington Post said, Delonte described his family as growing up happy poor. Bounced around from home to home. In the 8th grade he hurt his leg, and when he couldn't play basketball, he says he just stopped going to school. His mother sent him to live with his father in rural Louisiana County, and that's where the rest said he first kind of spiraled downhill. He began cutting himself and swallowing pills with names he couldn't pronounce. He found himself in and out of children's hospitals, surrounded by other adolescents who had tried hurting themselves. Delonte West would sadly never fully receive the help he would need to make a full recovery and would continue to spiral out of control. But seemingly there is a ray of hope in this whole Delonte West situation now. Mark Cuban scooped up Delonte West at a local gas station. Mark, for a while, has been trying to get in contact with Delonte. With the help of Delonte West's family, he was able to make this meeting happen. Delonte was reunited with his family and has decided that he will check into rehab. And this is such a positive story in a year that's been full of so many negative ones that now Delonte West could potentially be changing his life around. For many people, it would be easy to judge Delonte on how his life spiraled so far out of control. But before you pass judgment, think about the mental struggles Delonte has had to deal with in his life and how they would have contributed to his downfall. But anyway guys, till next time, I'll see you later. Peace.